Does this remind you of a huge turtle's head, or is it just my imagination? We're just arriving into Wat Phu Taphao Thong, if I've said that correctly. The massive rock in front of us is known as Udon Thani Province, which means golden junk rock, which has quite a mythical story behind it, which I'm not going to go into at the moment. It is also said to have red palm prints on it, which have been verified as genuine historic paintings left by ancient humans at least 2,500 years ago. Folklore tells a different story, in which some believe that the markings were made by the Naga entities themselves, and this was to mark the mountain as a holy ground, which is another reason it is such a sacred site. I found it difficult to make out the markings, so I deliberately highly saturated the picture to bring out any red markings, so that you know roughly where to look. The temple is located in the Phu Phan Noi mountain range of Udon Thani Province. This isn't one of your average temples. It's built on an ancient prehistoric stone courtyard, which millions of years ago was actually on the seabed. So would it surprise you to know now that we're more than 200 metres above sea level? I found how this place came to be quite fascinating. Many millions of years ago, continental plates collided and pushed the seabed up through the water. The massive upward pressure caused the thick sandstone layers to crack and fracture into large vertical blocks, creating the mountain range and plateau that we're on now. Over many millions of years after this event, erosion took place with rainwater from tropical storms, creating rivers flowing over the land, causing the soft sandstone layers around and beneath the rocks to be washed away, leaving only the hardest resilient rocks standing completely isolated as we see them now. The rivers also cause rapid swirling actions. These vortexes cause tiny pebbles to act like drill bits, creating the round holes that you see all around here, some of which are very deep indeed.
Hello, Sadik up. Very unusual. Swaadi mai?
Swaadi. Soi mai, soi mai.
Soi. Maiภาษา Thai, so นิดหน่อย
ฟังภาษาไทยนิดหน่อย
After a short chat with the monk, I told him I'll come round and see him from the other side. The monk has told me to go to visit the Indigo Pond, which is guarded by the Naga king Mukalinda. It is very deep, and the locals believe that this pond is the physical portal leading straight down into the underworld kingdom of the Nagas. The abbot of the temple established this shrine after receiving a powerful spiritual vision, showing that the pond is the gateway to the treasure trove hidden deep within the mountain. Because of this, it is common knowledge that you must respect the waters, as the Naga spirits heavily guard the wealth beneath them. The small sticks pushed up against the boulders are known as Maikam Sam, which means supporting sticks. It's a symbolic gesture having a few different possible meanings. For example, by placing the sticks up against this massive boulder, they are asking for stability in their own life.
Appropriate footwear is ideal for here. You really watch your step.
In Eastern culture, these natural stone waterholes are strongly believed to be secret portals connecting our world to the underground kingdom of the Naga. This belief is a central focus of this temple. Local folklore holds that the deep waterholes are never supposed to dry out because they are kept filled by the magical presence of the Naga lords. The holes act as highways for the spirits to move between the Mekong River network, the deep earth, and the sacred mountain temples. locals and pilgrims frequently drop coins, small offerings, or look closely into the water holes to seek lucky numbers, believing the Naga will grant them fortune or safe passage.
How's that for a foundation? Wow. That's a mummified dog. Right, I recognise where I am. Come back the way, can be my road out. But first of all, I'll go back up to where the milk was. Give them a small donation. Certainly going to cost a lot of money to finish this place. Coffee and cup. The last one. Noise of the water in the background. Okay. Good. The statues and the fine detail on them, really quite amazing. The temple is highly famous for its striking, unusual formations and the deep ties to Naga serpent worship and local deity shrines. And because the boulders themselves are believed to house powerful natural spirits and divine energies, interacting directly with the rocks via sticks, coins or stones is considered the most direct way to communicate your wishes to the spirits of the land. Well, 3 gongs. I think this is what I heard earlier. Can't resist. We don't hit them too hard. I'm like a kid with a new toy. Pretty old kid right now. The first rock we came to, Wat Phu Taphao Thong, is said had a mythical story behind it. According to local lore, the junk style of ship was carrying ancient merchants and animal herders across the waters to a promised destination. Before the vessel and its crew could reach safety, the sea completely dried up and transformed into a stone courtyard. The ship and its passengers subsequently fossilised into the towering stone structure visible today, remaining as a monument to ancient traders. I think most people that like to go to visit temples like to see the shiny ones with glistening towers and amazing statues. Although I also like these, I think the ones with the best stories are really the ones that shouldn't be missed. Do you have an opinion on this? I hope you enjoyed my visit to this unusual temple, and I also hope that you will come back and see more of what I've been doing and where I visit. Thank you very much for joining me on this little adventure. Take care, enjoy whatever you're doing, and hopefully we'll meet on a future video. Bye bye.